Welcome! Today, we're going to get into the first few things we should focus on if we're just starting our Tai Chi practice. So let's get started. Posture is one of the most important things that we should focus on in our Tai Chi practice. This is something that's going to carry into our everyday life. So let's take a look at our posture and how we should be standing to get the most out of our body. Let's take a look down at our feet. Are they shoulders width apart? This means the outside edge of our shoes match the outside edge of our shoulders, and we want our feet to be perfectly straight. So we don't want them turned out or turned in or lean into one side or the other. We want them perfectly straight, and we want the weight centered in our feet. So how do we do this? We actually need to relax our knees. So most people stand with the legs locked out. We want to relax the knees and then tuck our tailbone down a little bit, not too much. We don't want to go from this to this. We want to find the in-between. So little bit relax of the knees, little bit tucking of the hips. This is going to help lengthen through the lower back, and then we want to work all the way up through the crown of the head and letting our shoulders hang down. Fingertips will brush the sides of the thighs, and if you can, think about having a little piece of fruit underneath your arms. Now this is the optimum positioning for our body. This is where the weight will be centered over our feet, so you can feel that weight going forward and back and side to side, and then see if you can have it even behind your big toe and your little toe and both sides of your heels. Now, are we going to stand like this all the time? Probably not, but we're going to start by brushing our teeth in good posture. Then we're going to carry that into the kitchen, maybe when we're cooking dinner and when we're out at the store, even talking, hanging out with our friends. We want to be aware of this alignment so then blood and energy can flow freely throughout our entire body. From here, we're going to do an exercise called Like Water's Wave. This is a great Qigong exercise and is also the beginning or closing of every form that you're going to learn in Tai Chi. So let's get back into position, feet shoulders width apart, head lifting up, shoulders down, waist relaxed, knees soft. From here, we're going to rotate our palms facing back and lift the arms up to shoulders height and shoulders width apart. Not too high. Nice and relaxed. We want to keep our shoulders sinking down. From here, we're going to let the upper arms go down first, the forearms, and then the palms come and sit in front of the hips. So we're going to inhale and come up, exhale and go down. Now we can include a little bit of knee bend with this as well. So bending into the knees as we sink down, and then inhale, we come up. Exhale, sink down. Now close your eyes for a moment. Can you coordinate your breath with the movement? See if you can have a nice long breath. Fill the belly and then exhaling navel to the spine. As we sink down, it's very important to make sure that your knees are following your toe direction and that we still have our lower back or waist relaxed. Make sure that the shoulders are still relaxed, not coming up, and the arms not too high. And then hands will sit in front of the hips like they're sitting on a table. And then we just come up, one wave going up, one going down. Should feel like a wave moving through the ocean. That's what we're going for. Light and airy through the arms, and strong, heavy, and stable in the legs. So we want to see, can we coordinate going up and sinking down? Let's do a few more rounds. Last one, we're going to sink down, bring those hands to the hips, and then we're going to bring those fingertips to the side. Now, a great exercise that we can do to release any tension that might have built up and release the lower back is a simple turning exercise of our waist and letting our arms just kind of fly or move wherever they're going to go. So right now, I want you to think about being a pole, and we're going to turn from side to side. As we do this, we want to let our arms just free swing and tap maybe the lower back or the belly. And we want to think about keeping our hips pretty straight forward so that most of our turning is coming from our spine, specifically that middle lower back area. Let your head follow the turning direction. Allow your shoulders to hang down. Check in on your knees. Are they locked out? And how is your breathing? Even now, as we do this simple exercise, we want to breathe all the way down through our belly and see if we can release any tension that we might be holding. All right, let's do a couple more. Now, we're not going to stop this just abruptly. We're going to ease off. So that means we're going to slow down our turn and notice how slowing down our center slows down our arms until eventually we make our way back to center. That specifically gets a lot of energy moving, so we're going to settle that energy down with a couple of big breaths, lifting the arms up, and then bend at the elbows and bring the hands down the front of the body. Remember, we only want to lift the arms up as high as is comfortable, so maybe we stop here. And then we bend at the elbows and we come down. One more big inhale. Exhale and lower down. So, a couple of quick exercises and things that we can do to help us feel our best every day. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. I hope you enjoyed this session and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for joining me.